Hey, what's up everyone? I have a question for this video, especially if you live in the European areas. So, the news stated, well, CNN stated that there is a Metacane, which is a rare hurricane-like storm that's on track to hit Europe. But when you open up the article, it states that they happen 1 to 2 times per year, usually during September and October, but it can vary and they happen throughout various times of the year. So, to me, that really doesn't define as rare if it happens every, excuse me, if it happens every year. So, they're calling it a powerful rare storm set to hit the eastern Mediterranean this weekend. The hybrid storm, often called a Metacane, a Mediterranean hurricane, Mediterranean plus hurricanes, features similar to hurricanes and typhoons. So according to a study published in 2011, only about 1 to 2 metacanes happen or occur per year. These storms, these powerful storms, usually happen during the months of September and October, like I just stated, when sea surface temperatures in the Mediterranean Sea are still quite warm, the Mediterranean area. Although they can occur at any time of the year. So are they really rare if they happen 1 to 2 times per year? I mean, that's not really, that doesn't sound too rare to me. And I remember many storms hitting Europe. I remember several storms hitting the areas of Europe. Several this year have already happened, several major storms. Not necessarily a hurricane-like storm, one structured like this, but do you remember the term medicane? Okay. For these are a rare bomb cyclone, but yet they said the term was common enough to have been used several times through the past years. They also stated the same thing when the polar vortexes happened. They stated that that's a term that we'll use more often, but it's been used throughout, meteorological history. Trying to skip this. Which I know CNN has been caught in so many lies. I mean, it's ridiculous. The news media, the news agencies have been caught in so many lies. But I'm going to look this up. So several news sources are talking about this. Greece is bracing for a Metacane, winds 62 miles per hour, slamming into the tourist islands. Metacane hurricanes of the Mediterranean. They do happen. They're considered so rare. Turkey is bracing for this storm. It's going to bring a lot of heavy rain. They said they're bracing for the first hurricane in its modern history. Okay, so if 1 to 2, CNN claims 1 to 2 of these metacanes or giant hurricanes for Europe, yes, they do happen. These storms happen a lot in Europe, but I've never seen one of this magnitude shown here. They said they happen 1 to 2 times a year. And if Turkey, they usually go toward Turkey. So Turkey's bracing for a metacane. They said it's its first hurricane in modern history. So if they happen so commonly, which I know Turkey's in the Middle East, but then why is it that they're bracing for their first one in modern history? So you can see that on multiple news sources. Turkey bracing for a Metacane, its first hurricane in its modern history. Today, Turkey's bracing for the first hurricane in its modern history. Expected to hit its western coasts on September 30th. So Turkey and Greece expected to be hit this weekend by this storm dubbed Metacane. Combination of the words Mediterranean and hurricane. The system is expected to bring winds, very high winds, and lots of rain. Winds could get up to 111 miles per hour. So it could be a very strong storm. It will be a very strong storm, or they're calling it a Mediterranean hurricane, a Metacane. So they say there's no need for fear and anxiety, but they should take precautions in the areas. So they claim that this is the first one in Turkey's modern history, but yet Europe experiences these one or two times per year during September and October most of the time, but they can happen any time of year. So let me know if you ever remember this term. Do you ever remember the term medicane regarding a storm? Do you ever remember this being a thing that happens commonly? Well, it happens every year. And how could it happen every year if Turkey's bracing for their first one in modern history, and the last one they mentioned that hit Greece was many years ago? And CNN was stating it's rare, but yet, which I know they have a lot of things. CNN is like, they've been caught in so many lies. All of these news sources have. But if they happen once or twice every year, why don't we remember them? Have you remembered any of these? I mean, do you remember a Metacane happening every year? Just let me know. Let me know your thoughts on this. Regardless, be safe. Stay safe as possible. My prayers go out to all of you. If I could help, I definitely would. Anyone dealing with all of these disasters. So much love, peace, and thank you all for watching. I'll keep you updated if possible. Bye.